Hello everyone, welcome to the free video. Tonight I'm going to be talking about Microsoft. So for me personally, I think one of the most interesting things in the market right now is the upcoming run into earnings. Now the FANG stocks have been pretty lackluster all throughout the last quarter. I know everybody's been kind of looking at them like, when are you going to catch up? But the fact of the matter is that they're all in weekly squeezes. So we have to remind ourselves that when a ticker is in a weekly squeeze and it's consolidating on that higher time frame, that usually means that on the daily chart, it just looks like a sloppy, choppy mess, okay? So, the one issue that I do have with this right here is that, you haven't really been able to get through this 225 price point. There's pretty key resistance there. But overall, I love taking an opportunity to buy Microsoft on a pullback prior to earnings. It is a little bit early. Today is January 4th, but you don't really get pullbacks like that. So I did go ahead and buy some long calls for Microsoft for the run into earnings. Now, I like to buy these calls in the earnings series. I usually like to buy anywhere between Delta 50s and Delta 70s. Because we're a little bit further out, I decided to do Delta 70s just because in case, we see more volatility, they'll probably hold better. But I do like the Delta 50s as well. Now, Microsoft falls even further and it falls down to, let's say, 210, even 205. 205, I would have to take a stop on this Delta 70 and just add at a lower level. But if it falls down to 210, I think that'd be a great spot to add more. So overall, what I'm targeting with this is the fact that, these large caps have been soft. Microsoft does typically experience a pretty good run into earnings over the course of 2 to 3 weeks. It is a little bit early right now, but not too much. So I just wanted to go ahead and start building a position. This is something that I do every year, every quarter, usually. And there are quarters where it doesn't work. It's not one of those things. It's like, hey, guys, let's put the farm on it. But it is a pretty high probability trade. So, you can go back and you can look at, the different times where Microsoft didn't really move too much. But for the most part, if you get that 2 to 3 week time frame right, then it can be pretty good. So that's all I have for you tonight. So if you would like some more education, you can check out my free newsletter at www.5startrader.com. That's FIVE. I usually like to write about different trade setups, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you want to learn more, go ahead and check it out there. Otherwise, I hope you have had a fantastic start to your January and your new year, and I will see you in the next one.